Burning in your eyes, you look at me, babe, I wanna catch on fire. Buried in my soul, with California gold. You found a light in me that I can't find. So when I'm all choked up, I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Love isn't nice, always trying to ride. We don't know how to rhyme, but damn, we try. And all I really know, where I wanna go, the part of me that's you will never die. So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Oh yeah, I don't wanna be just a memory, baby. Ooh, 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 when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. When you look at me and the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.
Speak, speak, thou fearful guest, who with thy hollow breast, still in rude armor dressed, comest to daunt me. Wrap not in eastern balms, but with thy fleshless palms, stretched as if asking alms, why dost thou haunt me? Then from those cavernous eyes, pale flashes seem to rise, as when the northern skies gleam in December. And like the waters flow under December's snow, came the dull voice of woe from the harsh chamber. I was a Viking old, my deeds though manifold, no Scotland song has told, no saga taught thee. Take heed that in that thou dost a tale rehearse, else dread a dead man's curse. For this I sought thee, far in the northern land, by the wild Baltic strand. I with my childish hand tamed the gerfalcon, and with my skates fast bound skimmed the half-frozen sound that the poor whimpering hound tripped to walk on. And as I older grew, joining a corsair's crew, o'er the dark sea I flew with the marauders. Wild was the life we led, many the souls that sped, many the hearts that bled by our stern orders. Many was sailed about, wore the long winter out, often our midnight shouts set the cocks crowing, as we the berserk's tale measured in cups of ale, draining the oaken pail, filled to overflowing. Once told in glee tales of the stormy sea, soft eyes that gaze on me burning and tender, and as the white stars shine on that dark Norway pine, on that dark heart of mine fell their soft splendor. I wooed the blue-eyed maid, yielding yet half afraid, and in the forest shade our vows were plighted. Under her loosened vest fluttered her little breast, like birds within their nest, by the hawk frightened. Bright in her father's hall, shields gleamed upon the wall, loud sang the minstrels all, chanting his glory. When of old Hildebrand I asked his daughter's hand, mute did the minstrel stand to hear my story. So the loud laugh of scorn out of those lips unshorn, from the deep drinking horn blew the foam lightly. She was a princess chaplain, I but a Viking wild, and though she blushed and smiled, I was discarded. Should not the dove so white all the sea-mew's flight? Why did they leave that night her nest unguarded? Scarce had I put to sea, bearing the maid with me. Fairest of all was she among the men. When on the white sea strand, bearing his armed hand, saw we old Hildebrand with 20 horsemen. Then launched they to the blast, bent like a reed each mast. Yet we were gaining fast when the wind failed us. And with a sudden flaw came round the gusty scaw, so that our foe we saw, and asked to catch the gale. Round veered the flapping sail, death was the helmets hail, death without quarter. And as with wings aslant sails a fierce cormorant, seeking some rocky haunt with his prey laden, so towards the open main, beating the sea again, through the wild hurricane bore I the maiden. 3 weeks we westward bore, a wind of storm was over, cloud like we saw the shore, stretching to leeward. There for my lady's bower built I the lofty tower, which to this hour stands looking seaward. There lived we many years, time dried the maiden's tears. She had forgot her fears, she was a mother. Death closed her mild blue eyes, under that tower she lies. Never saw the sun arise on such another. Still grew my bosom then, still as a stagnant fen. Hateful to me were men, the sunlight hateful. In the vast forest here, clad in my warlike gear, fell I upon my spear. Oh, death was grateful. Thus seamed with many scars, bursting these prison bars, up to its native stars my soul ascended. There from the flowing bowl, deep drinks the warrior's soul. Skål to Northland, skål. Thus the tale ended.
Somebody told me you were leaving. I didn't know. Somebody told me you were happy, but it doesn't show. Somebody told me that you don't want me no more. No. So you're walking out the door. Nobody told me you've been crying every night. Nobody told me you've been dying, but didn't want to fight. Nobody told me that you fell out of love for me. So I'm setting you free. Let me be the one to break it up, so you don't have to make excuses. We don't need to find a setup where someone wins and someone loses. We just have to say our love was true, but it's now become a lie. So I'm telling you I love you one last time. And goodbye. Somebody told me you still love me. I don't know why. Nobody told me that you only needed time to fly. Somebody told me that you want to come back when our love is real again. Let me be the one to break it up, so you don't have to make excuses. We don't need to find a setup where someone wins and someone loses. We just have to say our love was true, but it's not become a lie. So I'm just turn around and walk away. You don't have to live like this. Oh no, but if you love me still, then stay. Don't keep me waiting for the final kiss. We can work together through this test, or we can work through it apart. I just need to get this off my chest, that you will always have my heart. Let me be the one to break it up, so you don't have to make excuses. We don't need to find a setup where someone wins and someone loses. We just have to say what's true, but it's all we can allow. I'm telling you, I love you one last time. And goodbye. Let me be the one. Yeah.
I'm just a good old boy from Tennessee, and like any good old boy from Tennessee. And I love my truck. I love my truck so much. And I like driving down back roads, but I don't like telling people I like driving down back roads, because every time I tell people I like driving down back roads, they gotta tell me some story about how their friend got in a wreck driving down back roads. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't go up to pregnant women telling them my dad left. That's just not something you tell people. I don't get it. And then something else I like to do in my truck is, a lot of times when I go for drives, my grandma will call me and she'll be like, hey, can you come pick me up? I really want to just spend time with you and ride around in your truck. I'm like, okay, grandma. But the thing is, I don't like riding with my grandma at all. She's very, very spiritual. Maybe a little too spiritual. She's so spiritual to where she's not afraid to die. And I'm like, I'm in the car. I don't want to die. So, like, she's so spiritual. She is so spiritual that if I got shot in the chest 8 times, she would not call an ambulance. She would not take me to the doctor. She would not do anything. What she would do is she would get down over me and she would start praying. She'd be like, Lord Jesus, please get these demons out of my baby's chest. Let the bullets rise up and part ways from his chest, like Moses in the Red Sea. Little John 3:16. Thank you.
Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, yeah. Valerie. Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say you live, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I'll live a life that's full. I travel each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and so it through without exception. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, those times I'll show you when I know more than I could chew. But through it all, and never stop, I ate it all and spit it out. I face it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I love and cry. I had my freedom, my share of losing, and now I sit aside. I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For my soul, what has he got in himself that he has not? To say the things he could
quick, because they do a lot for us as sailors and shipmates. Make this place a little bit less like shit, a little bit more fun.
And in third place, Mangalinden. I'm sorry I couldn't pronounce your name. Yes, please stand in front. In second place, our jazz quartet. Yes. Thank you, drummer. We love you. And finally, the winner. Skipper! Thank you for everyone who turned out today. It was wonderful having you. Thank you for being such an interactive audience. And judges, make it a round of applause for our judges, please. And one more round of applause for our amazing contestants. And with that, that is our ending of our event.